Hi, I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with a Yamaha G3 built in Hamamatsu, Japan in 1979 and rebuilt some time ago, maybe about 15 years ago. This piano at that time received a new pin block, strings, and tuning pins, but so far as I can tell it is otherwise all original. It's a piano we got recently to do our thing, buff the case, polish it, make it look like new again, clean up the inside, do a thorough regulation. I'm very pleased with the outcome. It's a piano, especially the touch, it feels very fast and responsive without necessarily being easy. It's just, I felt very comfortable playing this piano. Now, I'll say that I myself grew up with a Yamaha G2, acquired by my family from Rick Jones Pianos, of course, many years ago. And I think very highly of the G series in general. They may not have the big, bold tonal projection of the C series of Yamahas, but those were meant for a larger room, like a small recital hall or a conservatory classroom. And I'm of the opinion that the G series is perfectly well suited for a domestic situation, and certainly I think I was able to learn a lot of music on my G2 growing up. Now, the difference between the G2 that I had, which was 5'7", and this is 6'1", so you get more of a bolder bass, a deeper sounding bass, as you would expect from any piano 6 foot or larger. And with this piano, I think you get the typical clarity of tone which Yamaha is so famous for, without being too harsh. And I'm very pleased with the dynamic range on this piano. You can get super whisper soft easily without losing control of the keys. So overall, I'll call the tone of this piano a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10. It's very close to the middle. It will brighten if you play louder, it will go darker sounding if you play softer. It just has a wide dynamic range, and the touch is very subtle and responsive, so you can access all the different degrees of subtlety within that dynamic range. I'll call it the touch of 5 on a scale from 1 to 10. And one final note about this piano is that the previous owner had a technician install a climate control system. This is the Piano Lifesaver system made by Damp Chaser in Hendersonville, North Carolina. It is a system that is designed specifically for installation in pianos. They are the industry standard in this country. They've been doing it since the 1940s. And it is a system which contains a humidistat controlling either a humidifier or dehumidifier, which is mounted right underneath the soundboard, and it will constantly activate one device or the other, really dialing in the relative humidity in the environment of the soundboard right at 45%. So something we can do. We can install a new system in any piano in our inventory for $798, and is highly recommended, especially for the tuning stability of the piano. Fortunately, this piano already has it installed, and we've reconditioned it, replaced the pads and all. So it's a good sign whenever we see a piano that has one of these systems installed, and invariably the pianos come back to us if we get them in trade or whatever, or if they sell them back. If they have a climate control system, they're usually in better condition and just have been better taken care of. So please stop by and try this out for yourself. I was quite pleased with it, and I think you'll be too. But if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.